Like karma? Like if
Yeah,
you do?
to an extent. I think if you give, you'll naturally receive. Like, I don't think if you give a charity $20, some guy will give you $20 in a year or so. But I
Yeah.
think if you have a giving spirit, naturally you will get. Which makes sense because if you want others to succeed, if you're positive and all that, you obviously attract more people around you,
Yeah.
and with more people comes more. I don't want to say
Opportunities.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I get what you mean.
But I don't think you can.
So is it solely good karma, or do you believe in the opposite of bad, like with bad karma too?
Yeah, like I think if you never give to charity or if you're very selfish, I think your world will kind of reflect that.
Well, I guess I've been very selfish.
You've been on Santa's naughty list, huh?
Dude. Ever since January of 2021, dude. That's when shit hit the fan.
I thought, is this morning? I know you never watched SpongeBob.
Quit saying I never watched. I watched SpongeBob.
Did you?
Yeah, just not to like an absurd amount because Matthew decided to snitch on SpongeBob and say they say the bad word, which was butt. So Mom wasn't allowed. Was not allowed to watch it.
I was surprised I got away with The Simpsons.
Me too.
If Jurgen got on SpongeBob.
We had stricter parents.
Your dad is.
Yeah. That's me.
He goes, it's what was his quote? Every morning he breaks his legs and every afternoon he breaks his arms. At night he lies awake in agony until his heart attack puts him to sleep.
Yeah.
Tell me about your newest injury, Michael.
Bro, so much just happened in like the last 4 days. And even the endoscopy seems like forever ago because of this.
Explain what a
endoscopy?
Yeah.
Okay, so first things first. Last week was a bit of a medical week for me. It started with Tuesday. I went and I got an endoscopy, which is going under and getting a scope down your throat so they can look at your esophagus and your stomach and then the very first parts of your small intestine. So I got that done because I've been having these fucking stomach problems for a year and a half now.
Now, is that scope, obviously there's a camera on the end of like a tether. Is it like a thin tether like this bracelet right
I
here?
never actually saw it.
You were gone before.
I was gone before I even looked at the thing. But I want to say it was kind of like, I would say it's like a metal rod, but very flexible, but can hold its shape.
Right. Oh, so kind of like a pipe cleaner.
Yeah. But more robotic, so where it doesn't hurt you if you go in and it's still at an angle and just goes through your...
Yeah.
And there's a scope, and then there's also pliers on the end of it. So there's a scope and then like a grabber.
Oh, so do they use that to grab stuff?
Yeah. So I learned that they were in my stomach with this scope for 6 to 7 minutes. And I was out for an hour.
You were out for... Oh, really?
I was out for about an hour, and I had the scope in me for about 7 minutes.
I thought maybe you were only out for 20, 30 minutes.
No. I was probably out for an hour. But while they were in there, they also took biopsies, which is the opposite of autopsies, is just living samples. So they took living samples. They basically took those pinchers of snips, and they grabbed a piece of my esophagus, they grabbed a piece of my ulcer, and they grabbed a piece of my stomach. So
like they cut out
I don't know if they like cut it or if they just kind of grab something.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like
a
like a scrape sample maybe.
Yeah, I mean they don't need much, but they did that and they pulled it out, and then I was just sitting there and I woke back up. But that was a hell of an experience for me because I've never gone under. I've never had a surgery done.
Anesthesia's pretty fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. So first of all, I've never been like properly dressed
For surgery?
For surgery. So, like, when they said, hey, you need to put on this gown, I'm like, dude, I'm just getting a scope down my throat. Like, you don't need to see any of my skin or anything. You just need to put something down my throat. But now looking back, it's like, okay, that's, what is it? What's it called?
Sanitation?
Yeah, sanitation. That's probably why.
Yeah, I think any operating room, they have to be as sanitary as physically possible.
And I get it. But, I mean, that was the first time I've ever done that. And I got, like, first time I've ever had an IV. I've never even had an IV. I had so many bits and bobs on me, I didn't know what to do with myself. I was so nervous before this operation. So nervous. Like, my stomach was empty, so of course it was hurting like hell.
Did they make you not eat anything before?
So I couldn't eat any solid foods before or after midnight the night prior, and my endoscopy was at 1.
Ooh, in the afternoon?
In the afternoon. So I never, and the last time I ate before midnight was 9 o'clock, and that was like dinner. Mm-hmm. So I was going for quite a while without food. And then I also couldn't drink anything after like 10:30.
In the morning?
In the morning.
Not even like water or nothing?
No. I can't, like before that 10:30 period, I could only drink clear liquids.
So Sprite, does that count?
Yeah, that counts.
Hey.
But after 10:30, I'm done. I couldn't do anything. But yeah, no, dude, I saw the operating room. I was like, dude, this looks like just a glorified, not glorified. It just looks like a bigger, just cleaning closet, which is a bunch of metal shit just going everywhere. Like it just looked very disorganized. Yeah. But I know for them it's like organized as hell. Uh-huh. But it was scary to see I had nothing to base it off of, so I didn't know what the deal was. But yeah, anesthesia, nuts. They told me to take 3 breaths. I remember the first one and maybe the inhale of the second one, and then I was gone. They didn't even tell me I was breathing it.
It's insane how fast.
And then that's it.
Kicks in.
Yeah, it kicks in, and then the next thing you know, you're waking up. Like there's no period of remembrance between when you go out and when you wake up. 0.
At all.
0.
I remember I had that experience when I had surgery on my pinky.
Oh.
They had just a line of beds of everyone just waiting.
Yeah.
And then they started to roll my bed into a hallway to go to the room. Yep. And I made it to the hallway and I was gone.
Oh, they had you going under in the hallway?
Yeah, so they put it in me when I was in the row of beds, and they said, okay, we're going to take you to the operating room. I don't remember if they told me they were doing it or not. I think I started to figure it out if they didn't by the time I got to the door leading out to the hallway, because I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? I'm not tired, but I'm just
kind of loopy.
Just losing consciousness. It's weird. And I don't remember getting to the operating room when I woke up. Crazy. I like watching those videos of
people trying to fight it.
Where they tell people to count to 15 or something. Have you seen
Steve-O? Steve-O was fighting it. Steve-O's probably one of the most funniest reactions I've seen, because he's like, you're not taking me. This isn't going to work. You're not taking me alive. And then you just see him go. And it's like, bro, it's gone.
Dude, it doesn't give a fuck about nobody.
Nah, dude. It's putting anybody under.
That and father time.
Yep. So that was the endoscopy experience. I showed Tyler the pictures. I actually got the pictures of my stomach. Turns out I do have one ulcer. And it's just been bothering me for 1.5 years. I just think I just had so much stomach acid that it just never heals. So they kind of upped me on my meds, and we trying that out.
Well, didn't it go away for a long time? Or did you still notice it? It just didn't have...
It wasn't like as strong of a... Yeah.
Nearly as bad as when you first got it.
Yeah. I also got the biopsy results back. There's no cancer in it. There's no prolonged... there's nothing cancerous about it. So that's checked off the book, because Google made me think that one. Oh, yeah. Google... is not your friend.
Not at all, dude.
With medical shit, Google's not your friend.
At all. I thought my leg twitches were...
everything's cancer.
What's that fucking one disease where your muscles just stop working?
Parkinson? No.
Maybe.
Or what's it called? I don't know.
Yeah, I read Google. I was like, why am I cat? And that was the first thing I popped up.
Yeah, dude. Google will just throw out anything.
Like, oh, okay.
anything.
And then it goes to like the lesser ones, like
Yeah.
it could be like nerves in your back for tall people. They get pinched and it affects your calf. Like, well, let's
that
start.
makes more sense.
Let's start with that. Yeah.
Or they'll throw out the very, very rare conditions first, and then they'll be, hey, it's just a common cold.
Let's start off slow,
and then ease
and
up.
then yeah.
But no. But yeah, Google is not your friend if you're looking for health advice.
It's your friend if you're looking for boobies, but yeah,
It
not
is.
health advice.
So that was Tuesday.
That was
Tuesday. That seemed like forever ago. Wednesday went by. That was a rest day for me because I couldn't really do shit. And then here comes Thursday. Thursday, feeling good, feeling the best I have because the meds are up. Stomach's all right. Nothing's going wrong. I decide, you know what? It's a nice day out. It's like 80 degrees outside. I'll go golfing. Just going to take it easy. Nice light swings. Nothing twisting, turning. If I even feel sick, I'm going to bounce.
Mm-hmm.
And like, this felt like one of the one times I could say yes to golf and not harm myself. So I went golfing with Logan, your brother. And we take a small bucket of range balls. We hit I probably hit like 7 maybe. He probably hit 10, whatever. So get up to the first hole, tee off, one shot, stick the green. Second shot, leave it short of the pin. Third shot, put it in for par. 10 shots. Okay? I reach in to the hole to grab my ball. And me and Logan don't pull the pins out because we play fast and we don't give a shit.
It's just an extra step.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. So I reach in for my ball, and I go in quick, not thinking of anything because I'm just grabbing my ball. And I feel a pain, and I yoink my hand out. Not even grabbing the ball. I just yoink my hand out. And when I first looked at my finger, because that's where it happened, I was like, all right, I just got a small splinter. Because the bottom of the flagpole was frayed, and it's fiberglass. So there's a couple of shards down there.
Dude.
And my finger was gliding on the edge of the flagpole and just went down. So, yeah, initial thought was I just had a small splinter, and I was going to be able to pull it out. Well, it wasn't that simple. Not at all. I look at it more. I have nothing to get it out. It's so far underneath my fingernail. The tweezers can't get it. Nothing can get it. I went up to the clubhouse, see if they had any tweezers and medical supplies. Couldn't get it out with the plastic ones they had in the fucking first aid kit.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided just to cut my loss, play the one hole, and head back home to see if I can get this thing out of me. Because, it was hurting. It was like an 8 out of 10.
Oh, dude, just the word fiberglass, it hurts.
Yeah, it
dude.
does. Fiberglass is, it's just...
The name,
it's nothing but
it's
pain.
just a dangerous name.
It's just
too.
nothing but pain. Fiberglass, because it's an insulation, so people who are working with insulation either breathe it in, they get fiberglass in their lungs, or if they're not wearing eye protection, they get glass shards in their eye.
It's so thin.
Yeah, or if you get it on your skin, it could leave rashes, and you just have very, very microscopic glass pieces in your arm. It's just nuts. So there's just nothing good that comes with fiberglass. So anyways, I come home. I try to bite my tongue, pull it out myself. My pliers were pretty shit. They're probably the $1 ones that you get at Walmart. They don't really close all the way, but they're still considered pliers or tweezers.
Yeah, right.
So I tried pulling it out, couldn't get it. So I was like, screw it. I'm just going to go to Walmart, try to get some sort of numbing cream or some sort of aid to help the pain and grab better tweezers. I keep calling them pliers. I always called them pliers. So I got the better tweezers. I got the ointment. And at this point, I was driving home and I called Tyler. Because I haven't seen him in like 4 hours because he went fishing. So I called him and I'm like, are you home? Are you going to be home? Are you heading home? What's your status? And I'll let you.
Yeah, so it was after I was done fishing too.
Yeah.
And what happened was after I was fishing, I was supposed to go to my parents' house because Caitlin's gonna braid my hair again.
Yeah.
And I don't like medical anything. I don't like blood. I don't like broken fingers. It makes me get real hot, and I haven't passed out yet, but I've been
You've been close.
very close. And so Michael calls me. He's like, I have my golf trip got cut short by a splinter.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, okay, wood splinter, it's a big splinter if he's calling me. And when you said I can't get it out because I'm shaking, I went, oh no,
You probably think my adrenaline's going. I'm just not steady. I can't
it's
pull it out.
that bad he's shaking? Is this a hospital ordeal? And so I'm driving home and I'm like, God damn it, if I didn't get my hair braided because I forgot my bands. I
Yeah.
was like, God damn it, if I just didn't forget my bands, I could have them come over to my parents' house.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
I'm over there anyways.
Yeah.
And there's multiple people that could try and get it out. So I wouldn't have to. Babe calls me and is like, I need you to take the splinter out. And I'm driving home legit nervous. Like my heart's I'm probably more nervous and scared than you are.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably. Because I handle pain very well.
Uh-huh. But I get home. I'm not shaking, but I'm like, all right, Michael, let's fucking do it. Like, I'm ready.
Yeah. He came home like shaking, like he was nervous. He had all of his shit just like on the counter, like he threw it down. He was ready for it, and I'm very happy that you're ready for it, and I'm glad you were, and I thank you for that.
Yeah, because I was going there. I was like, well, I can't not do it. I can't make him go to my parents' house because I'm too fucking
scared.
Like scared to fucking. I just gotta fucking buckle down, Tyler, and
do it.
Fucking get her dick.
Yep. I was so proud of you you were gonna do this because I knew you get super upset about just anything blood or pain.
If that would have happened to me, it's not necessarily the visual. It's thinking. Like sex is 90% thinking, right? Same thing when if I knew I just got hit with the splinter and it was up there, just the thought of that I'd have a hard time staying awake.
Really?
Yes. I'm very impressed that you're able to do that, go home, go to Walmart, come back, and be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get home and he's like, you don't have to do it.
Yeah. so just like 5 minutes prior to him arriving at home, I was trying to pull it out with better tweezers, and I still wasn't able to grab it. And since it was fiberglass, it just kept breaking apart whatever I was grabbing. But yeah, Tyler got home. I told him, hey, you don't have to do it because I don't think it's worth the effort because it's so far deep. You can't really get a good grip of it. I think something more is going to happen.
And at that point, I felt bad because I knew he was saying that because he knew I would fucking pass out or something. I didn't like doing that. So I felt kind of bad. But then I looked at it and I realized
there's nothing you could have done.
I would have been able to get it out anyway.
And that's like, because I was shaking too. So like, I mean, the shaking part was kind of like, okay, you can't really do this with it being so deep into your finger and so unreachable. So that's why I called you. But yeah, it was so far underneath my fingernail. It's just, I couldn't get it. You probably couldn't get it. So then I was like, screw it. I tried going to an urgent care. They weren't accepting people after 6, but they're open till 8. So that was bullshit. So I decided to fucking sleep with it. I slept with it in my fucking finger.
Now, where's your, on a scale from 1 to 10, where's the pain throughout the day?
So it was probably a cruising 8 till about I went to bed.
Now that hurts. 8's pretty fucking bad.
8 hurts. 8 hurts. So I was cruising with 8 till I fell asleep, and then I fell asleep and I woke up and I had 0 pain, which surprised the living shit out of me. I had 0 pain when I woke up. But as soon as I woke up and started getting myself ready for work, that's when it started to set in again. And then it started to cruise at about a 4. So it was still there. It just wasn't hurting. So I wake up, I go to work, and luckily another fucking perk of the company I work with is they have a health center in our campus.
They got goddamn everything there.
They do. They have a daycare.
You can fucking live there.
Yeah, I could. But they have a health center there. So first thing I do, I don't even go to my computer. first thing I do is I go down to the health center. I go in there. I was like, hey, I'm sorry. I can't really make an appointment. I just need to get this splinter out of my finger because it really, really hurts. And that was exaggerated because I just wanted to get attention to it.
Right. Oh, I would too.
And the nurse that was there was like, I don't think I can do this, but we have somebody coming in later around 1 o'clock that may be able to help you. And they say may be able to help you.
Keyword.
Yeah. She said it multiple times. It's like she might look at it and say, no, I can't do it. So you're going to have to go somewhere else. So it's like, okay, shit. So even if this doesn't pan through, I still have to figure out a different route to go. So I wait till 1, which seemed like goddamn forever. Because this was like 7 in the morning when I went to the health center, all until 1. So that 5 hours was just shit. 6 hours was just shit. But I get down there at 1. Everybody recognizes me from the morning because that was so bizarre, apparently. But I get in there. She calls in the nurse that just got in. Like, I was in the waiting room and she walked in the door. It's like, yeah, that's me. I got the splinter.
It's on his middle finger, too.
It's my middle finger. It's my middle finger on my left hand. So, like, I have a bandage on it now, and I never could have able to bend it. So, like, every time I grabbed anything, it just looks like I'm flipping people off. Yeah. It's an inconvenient boo-boo. So she looks at it, and she goes, yeah, I can take care of that. Thank God, dude.
Just relief.
Thank God. And just a little background on this chick. She is an ER nurse. She's like a field nurse. So she's seen some shit, and she doesn't actually work at our company facility. She only comes in on certain days. So luckily, dude.
And you got fucking lucked out.
Luckily, dude, she was there that day. So 1 o'clock comes around. She's taking a look at it. She does not give a fuck about my pain. 0 fucks. She's over here squeezing it, touching it. While it's still like the splinter's still in it, it's still tender as fuck. Squeezing it, touching it, just seeing what's going on.
Squeezing it?
Yeah.
Hey, just get it out, lady.
Yeah.
Squeezing it?
No, squeezing it. Well, I mean, it was starting to get infected, so there was a little bit of puffiness to it. There's pus coming out of it. And she also wanted to try using a needle first and getting underneath the splinter, sticking the splinter and pulling it out. That was what she wanted to try first, with no numbing medicine. 0. Wow. So she tried that, and I'm like, okay.
You felt needles fucking...
Yeah. It's like, okay, I'm just going to sit here, you do you. And I was like, this isn't working. Like, in my head, I was like, this isn't working. Go for the second round.
This isn't working.
Yeah. That was sheer pain. But luckily, that didn't work. So we had to go the numbing route. And at this point, I was more than happy to lose all of my fingernail. I don't give a shit about my fingernail.
How long did that whole process take?
An hour and a half.
Oof.
So I was in the
Oh, just cut me up and take it out, Daddy. Yeah. An hour and a half.
It took. Well, when I went into the health center to when I got out was an hour and a half.
How long was she fucking around with it?
Maybe 20 minutes.
Okay. So it was just a lot of waiting?
Yeah, there was a lot of waiting because after she tried the needle method, they were like, okay, we're going to numb it. We're going to take out some of your fingernail, and then we're going to pull it out. So I had 4 shots in my fucking middle finger, 5 shots in my middle finger to numb it all up. And 2 of the shots was from a nurse that was in practice. So she's new, and she's like, hey, can I sit in during the blockage, which is a blockage is when they block all the nerves around the base of your finger, so your finger does not get any sensory.
Yeah.
So she wants to sit in. I was like, cool, yeah. And then the actual ER nurse put in the first 2. You started going in, yeah, cool. And then she asked if she can do the other side. I was like, am I really just going to say no to this chick? I was like, yeah, you can do it. Because I have a high pain tolerance. I've been the guinea pig for a lot of fucking people already. So she put in the other 2. She was a little... she did all right. But it's just her methods was...
Could you tell a difference that, did you knew she was new at it?
Yeah, you could tell a difference. So she put in the other 2, and then I had to wait till that set in, and then she came back. She tested it. The tip of my finger still had some feeling in it, so she put in another one in the tip of my
The
finger.
tip.
So I had 5 shots to numb my entire middle finger. 5 shots. So at this point, it's all numb, and like it's the numb where it's just kind of like that tingle. It's not really like you still feel shit there. It's just most of your pain is gone.
Right.
So now's the time to fucking pull my fingernail off and rip it out. So you might pass out during this. So I have my hand on a tiny ass tray. I had no elbow support at all. So I'm sitting here like this.
Oof.
So it's putting strain on my elbow, and I'm sitting here just trying to keep myself still. She starts to cut away my my fingernail.
Now, are you watching this happen?
No. So she's like, "Are you gonna watch this?" And I'm like, "No, dude," because a lot of my pain is from seeing it happen. I was like, okay, I can't look at it while it's happening, but I'll be more than happy to see it after it's done. Because I love seeing shit like that. But it's like it's just like reminding yourself, like if somebody gets kicked in the nuts, I'm gonna like hold my groin because seeing it happen is different than. Anyways, so I'm looking away and I'm just feeling shit. I'm trying to guess like what's happening.
Yeah.
So she started off like I heard the scissors starting to go, like cut down, cut down, cut down. I was like, okay, those are the scissors. That's not bad, pain wise, that's not bad. And then all of a sudden I started to feel like a pressure, but it was like a 9 out of 10 pressure. Like just in it felt like you had a
like pain or just
pain.
Pressure.
No, from pressure, just straight 9 out of 10 pain. But the feeling was like in the base middle of your fingernail. So that was just 9 out of 10. I was like, okay.
I just squeezed down, dude.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, I was like, okay, that kind of hurts. That kind of hurts. And she doesn't back off. Just doesn't back off. I was like, okay, Michael, you just gotta bite down. A lot of pain for no pain right now. You gotta suck it up. A lot of pain for no pain. So it, she does. There's a couple more like pressure 9 out of 10 pain moments, and then she goes, all right, it's out. Just relief.
Yeah.
And then she pulls it out. And it's 2 times as long as I thought it was.
Oh my God.
It's probably about an inch long and about an eighth in width. And it went down. It's probably the length of my first knuckle of my middle finger.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah. You didn't get to keep it, did you?
No. I would have burned the bitch. Yeah, dude.
That's what I was thinking when I was driving home on the way to take it out of your finger. I was like, okay, a positive of this is you'll get to keep whatever's in there.
Bro, fuck souvenirs, dude. I don't want the stupid health souvenirs. But yeah, finally it was out. I only am missing a quarter of my fingernail. It's not bad. You saw my fingernail after it was pulled.
Yeah, it didn't look bad.
It's not bad.
It just looks red.
Yeah. But she did say there might be permanent damage to that nail. So like there might be a dip in the nail
when it grows back.
Because it hit the root bed, or hit the nail bed root, I think is what it's called, and it might have damaged it. So there's that possibility, but I'm fucking fine with that shit.
Yeah,
just get it out of me.
So now Michael's rolling around with a I don't want to say a cast, but
no, it's a
fat bandage around his middle finger.
Yeah, it is. Because now I'm risking infection, and I don't want to deal with infection. So, yeah, I just got bandage around it, and then I also have like a wrap to just cushion it. Because it's on it's a hand, so you're gonna you need something to kind of protect it.
And he's still able to play video games.
Yeah, surprising. I mean, I do. I can't use this finger at all.
Oh, so you switched up your configuration.
Yeah. So my index finger is all of my movements.
Really?
So yeah. So like pinky still shift, and then I'm WDS. That's that. It's temporary. Yeah. I mean, controller's easier, but
how long do you have to?
I'm on the meds for 10 days, so I'm also playing this hella safe because I've had all of the issues recently. So yeah.
So did you murder someone? Why do you think you have bad karma?
I have no idea, dude. I have no idea. Because it started in July of 2021, like I said, where my car engine blew up. So then I was driving around with the Jeep. And then I had the stomach problems. And that continued for all of that year. Then I got my car back, had 4 or 5 more problems with that. Then I got a new car. And okay, of course, the bad juju can't go to the new car. So I had to go somewhere else. So the pain in my stomach started going up. I got a splinter in my finger. And something new, so I'm not done with my health issues. Something new is my thyroid fucking levels are up. I don't know if
what does that mean again?
So, thyroid levels have to do with your thyroid gland, which is in the base of your neck, and it has to deal with just hormones.
So, like, in which way? Like, you got a lot of testosterone now or something?
Less.
Or less testosterone?
So, the symptoms I'm feeling now is why I was ready to go to the gym this morning, and then those started to kick in. I was like, dude, it's that thyroid bullshit again, because I start being cold intolerant, which means I am freezing cold, and I just have like muscle fatigue, just out of the blue, just muscle fatigue. So I've never been like a cold person at all. I mean, I keep the AC on 24/7.
Yeah, this is the coldest room in the apartment. And you thrive.
Yeah. And I was freezing. So now I got to go back to the hospital and fucking figure that shit out. But yeah, thyroid, it's just my hormones are up. They're just kind of everywhere. I have like if you saw me checking my shakes, I think there's a slight tremor that goes with it too. So I think I'm cool now because I'm starting to get hot because now I'm wearing pants and slippers.
Yeah,
and
I saw you had what's that called?
Thick ass. What is those?
Just think of what fucking stoners wear.
Yeah,
like
it's a fucking carpet hoodie.
Yeah, made by Navajo Indian type.
Yeah, it's
designs.
You'll find a lot of them in like either Native American stores or is it Mexico? Mexico has a lot of those too.
You got that in where? Estes Park?
Yep. But yeah, I hope I'm on the uphill with my fucking health because I'm tired of feeling like dog shit.
Do you think you're more uphill than you were 2 years ago?
Yeah. I think the peak of it was probably 3 months ago.
I'd say the peak of it's when you fucking broke down. Was that not?
Oh, that was like the beginning of it.
Oh, that wasn't the climax?
No, when I had my panic attack, that was the beginning of it because I had no idea what was going on with me. I just moved out here. I had nobody to like help me through this. And I don't know. I didn't know what to do, dude. First time I've had health care in my entire life.
Your own
I'm on my own. Mom's not there to hold my hand through all of this. So I was just kind of lost. But I will say, this entire thing, do you think, this is the way I think, everything has some sort of lesson to it? Do you think that way?
Yeah, I think you could find lessons in anything.
Okay.
Like, elaborate.
So, I think if this ulcer didn't happen, I'd be in a worse place than I am now. Even though it put me through a shit ton of pain. Because I literally, all my bad habits I associated with the ulcer. So I quit all of my bad habits.
Association is pretty fucking powerful.
Yeah. So
really fucking powerful.
So quit nicotine. I'm a year clean next month. And then I slowed down on THC or CBD. My eating habits completely different from the last year. I've lost 50 pounds.
That's pretty ridiculous. How much do you think you'd weigh if you never went to the gym?
300. I'd be a 300 boy right now. If I didn't get an ulcer and I didn't inhabit the gym, I'd probably be a 300 guy right now.
That's like a full-grown deer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's, solely the ulcer. And then, I don't know what the fuck this gave me. Just a reason to flip people off.
Yeah, you should pretend like it's stiff and that you can't move the other fingers and just walk around like that.
Well, that was I forgot to mention, I got an x-ray after this, After I pulled the splinter out, they wanted me to get X-rays because they wanted to see if there's any more fiberglass in it, which there wasn't. So there's that. But during the X-rays, I had to take an X-ray like this, and I'm like, the nurse that was helping do the X-rays like, don't take this personal. I can't really help it. Yeah, most of mine, because one was like this, and then like this, and this. But yeah, I just can't help but flip people off right now. But yeah, hopefully, if you're watching the YouTube video, you can see the ulcer pictures, and you're gonna bite your tongue because you're gonna edit this in. There's gonna be a warning, but
the picture.
The picture of my splinter. Nah, that's not a splinter. That's a fucking fiberglass shard. Are you willing to see it right now?
If we walk, I'll look at it.
Well, then you're more likely to faint out there. Just.
Yeah, but it's.
You're here. We want the reaction, Tyler.
Okay, I'll do it for.
You do it for the podcast.
Yeah, dude.
Just get it over with.
No, it's not about getting it over with. It's about the principle of other people taking you seriously when you say something.
I take you serious, but I'm trying to break a habit of yours. I'm trying to like break this down, okay? Because this is frustrating on my behalf.
You make it frustrating for yourself.
Okay, that's true. But this is kind of like, I mean, you're trying to overcome a fear, sort of. You know what I mean?
No, I have no problem looking at it. That's why I'll look at it on the walk. I mean, I'll look at it now for the podcast, but it's more so the principle.
All right. Well, you're gonna edit it in the video, right?
If you send it to me.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah. What am I looking at, dude?
So the red is the actual fiberglass piece, and then the thing, just the bloody thing right to the right of it, is the hole it went into.
So that's the splinter?
That's the splinter.
It's just fucking red. It's all red.
Well,
dude.
it was a red flagpole, so it's.
Oh, so is that innards or is that just paint? Or a little bit of both?
That's a little bit of blood and a little bit of the red piece. Because the fiberglass was red. It was red fiberglass. So that's blood, a little bit of blood, and mainly fiberglass. And then that red pocket right there is where it was in.
That's far up there.
Yeah, dude, that's why I said, like, my knuckle is just below that.
How fast did she pull it out? Was it?
I wasn't looking, no. It's not that bad, though, to look at. I mean, you've probably seen worse.
Yeah, bro. I had a shorty when I used to work at Topgolf. I told her specifically, hey, I don't like medical shit.
Yeah.
Every single day. And she'd catch me off guard, too. She'd be like, look at this. And it would just be the most
gruesome.
Not like that. Like, the most gruesome things you could fucking think of. Like someone's hand not on their body or something.
Oh, why?
Because she knew it'd fuck with me.
That shit, okay, that's crossing the line. But, like, bloody scrapes, like deep gashes, I could deal with.
Yeah, I don't like the word gashes.
Gashes, like inch deep cuts in arms, I could deal with that.
I used to watch Live Leak too, pretty fucking thoroughly.
I don't think I'll do a double take on severely broken bones, but I'll look at it once. Like if there's 3 joints in your arm, like there's another joint in your forearm, I'll look at it once, but I'm not doing a double take.
Did you see remember that Louisville player, that college basketball that fucked up his leg?
Was it the shin and had his bone pop out?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
Yeah, because it bone just snapped. Ah! It looked like... that was probably the worst broken bone I've ever seen.
Oh my god, dude. That's...
And how do you put that back? How do you fix that?
I don't even know how you go. Like, imagine you got that splinter in 1858.
I'd die. I'd lose my finger.
You'd get infected and you'd lose your finger.
Yep. I could not deal with it.
Yeah, I don't even know where you begin to put a leg or put a bone
back. That's escaped out of the skin. Like and it's escaped. It's not in the body anymore.
Like this part is just meat. It's just meat.
Yeah.
And you gotta put the bone back in so it's not meat. And then he could walk on it. And then the body
basketball again?
And then I don't know if he plays basketball, and then the human body says, "Oh, that's cool. Watch this. I'm just gonna fucking make more of me, and it's fucking fine after a year or so.
As
fucking ridiculous. Well, I'm ready to stop talking about
yeah, me too. That was my medical spiel. So
before I fucking
hopefully the only thing I mentioned in the future is fucking thyroids if that becomes a problem. But it's over with. It's over with. I'm done, dude. Physical pain, I'm done.
He goes, I'm done.
Life put me on the bench, dude.
He said, "Watch. Oh, you want to move out? Here you
go.
Here you go.
You hear some life lessons, dude. You want to be on your own for the very first time?
Watch this,
I'll,
dude." And there's some people doing that shit when they're fucking 9 years old, and they're just figuring it out.
Dude, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably be in a rough state mentally too if it wasn't for the ulcer. The ulcer, I think, strengthened my mind, or it was like my sort of meditation to strengthen my mind because holy shit, because I went through Google rabbit holes. I just, every time I felt a pain, I just associated with like just tumors growing through my body. Oh, dude, I was just so mentally fucked for a while, but I brought myself back. So I think I am mentally stronger because of it. That was another thing.
So round of applause. Now, was the golf course in Florida the best golf course you've been to?
No, I'd rank it.
Or was the one in Jackson, the
Kimberlin. The one I worked at is probably the best one.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never been to that.
Yeah, we took a tour of it. You probably don't remember of it. No, we took a golf cart through it.
Did we?
Yeah.
I don't think we did. I think we walked
I have
the
a
creek.
picture of it. No. I have a picture of us in a golf cart driving it.
Really?
Yeah, because I was so excited because you just started working Top Golf and I just started working at a country club. So I wanted to show you my work because you showed me yours before. I was just so excited. So we took a lap around the course. You probably don't remember it because it was probably 2017.
I never played there, have I?
No.
Yeah, I think Florida is the most proper one I've ever played in.
I think it's that one's top. I think it's top 5.
It had not proper. You could tell a difference between the fairway and the rough.
Yeah.
Where at Smiley's you can't.
No.
There is
no Smiley's is there's no fairways.
It's tee box and greens.
Yeah. That's it. And everything in between is just like your lawn. That's it. But the one in Florida had some fairways, had some collars, had some greens, tee boxes. You know, you had the
proper ocean sand bunkers, like the white sand. There were some spots in the fairway that were kind of rough though because of it is damn near the ocean, so there's some sandy rough spots. But yeah, that was a good one to play. It was a good first golf experience for you. Golf's hard. It is. You have to spend so much time to get average at that.
Yeah.
It's probably the hardest sport, no?
Yeah, I would say it's
in terms of not like physicality, but just pure objective of what you have to do.
Oh yeah, dude, you're getting a quarter-sized ball into a 1-inch cup that's 500 meters away, or 500 yards. 5 football fields away. You're trying to hit a tiny ball into a tiny cup.
Yeah, I can't. I live my golf through watching good videos.
Yeah,
because I can't do it myself.
No, you had some pretty good hits.
Yeah,
I think you're underselling yourself. You're better than you think you are.
Yeah, but I don't have the.
I don't think you have the energy or the patience to play that game.
To get better. Yeah. I'm at where I'm at, and I'll always be where I'm at.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like watching good videos because they're fucking.
Do you like playing it? Like the way you play it, like just for fun, just kind of hit a ball around?
I like playing a lot.
Okay. Because I
like playing till about hole maybe. I'm gonna say 12, 13. And then I'm like, I'm ready.
Yeah.
18's a lot. I get so tired.
Yeah. 18.
Even at Smiley's, I'm just exhausted by fucking 15, 16, 17, 18.
Yeah. 18 kind of hits you. Well, then again, you're also walking the entire course.
Yeah, that's true.
If you get a golf cart, it might be a different story.
It's a big difference, yeah.
But yeah, golf had a comeback.
Yeah, it's crazy to see what good like they found their niche and they're growing like crazy.
I think they hit it in the right spot of time because golf 3-4 years ago, it wasn't as big as it was now. And then prior to that, probably 5 or 10 more years behind that, it was a big deal. Like, it was a big deal, it died off, and then it became a big deal again.
I guarantee you they're the reason a lot of young kids have gotten into golf.
Yeah.
Is that why Bradley got into golf, or was he in there before that?
Nah, he's watched some of those videos, but I just think the hype around golf just grew. Because TikTok, I feel like, was a big... TikTok's just a trendsetter, and if you see a lot of people doing golf shit, you're like, oh, that's kind of fun. Let's go out for a weekend, and then they get it, and they get a bite of that dopamine, so then they want to keep going.
It's a very cozy fucking sport. Like,
it is
like just the process of getting your own golf cart and having your clubs and with your friends and just driving.
It's
around.
calm. You just drive around. You have a couple brewskis. That's a sport where you can drink. You just hit a ball around. Now, some people take it very serious.
Yeah.
That there's also the extreme of that where everybody and their fucking mom above the age of 50 thinks they're good, but when they miss a putt, they just blame everybody else. You know what I mean? There's old farts out there that just piss you off. Because when I was working at the course, like, we'd have to water the greens. We had to cut some people off to get the greens watered. And then sometimes when you wet the greens, the balls roll different. Yeah. So I hear people behind me after I just hit a green, and they're like, that fucker didn't water it. The ball would have went in. It's like, dude, how about you just hit it harder?
If I didn't water it, you wouldn't have a green to fucking put on it.
Yeah. They just don't make... Like, they want to put blame otherwhere or elsewhere because they suck at the game. But, I mean, what else are you going to do in your retirement? Because... the only thing you can do is swing something.
Yeah, you could be old as fuck, and you could have the worst... Have you seen Donald Trump's golf swing? Yeah. Terrible.
Terrible golf swing.
Or have you seen Charles Barkley's golf swing?
Terrible.
And you could get by, dude.
Oh, yeah. If you could off the tee with the driver, if you could do it 200 or more, you're fine. You're able to play golf. Noted some of the pros hit like 350, but...
it's a fun time because you could do it like in the morning, too. You can't... I mean, you could play basketball in the morning, but it's a different ball game. If you have a basketball game in the morning compared to a round of golf, you just chill out.
Yeah, a round of golf's a little bit more easier on the body. You don't have to physically work it up. Plus, even if it is a hot day for golf, it's not like a hot day of basketball. Because a hot day of basketball means you're sweating, you got to drink all of the water. You can't... There's just more to it, endurance-wise. With golf, it could be 90 degrees and you still enjoy it. But yeah, I think that's for some reason golf came back.
It is that, see?
Oh, it is?
Yeah. It's a Coors can. Talking about the Coors can.
Yeah, I think they have one of the coolest cans because it's reactive. The Coors can mountains and some of the logos will turn light blue when it's cold and
back to gray when
it's not.
Does any other can do that?
I don't think they have other reactive cans, no.
Is that something they patent, or can they even do
I don't know. I don't know if they can patent that. It seems like a broad patent. Bush has the limited editions locked down.
Yeah, we got a lot of cool Bush cans.
Yeah, Bush cans got some cool limited editions.
Are there ones that we don't have?
Yeah. There's so we have the largemouth bass can. There's also a sea or a saltwater version of it where it has a marlin.
Oh, we should have looked for that in Florida.
I forgot about it.
Fuck.
Yeah. So there's a marlin version, and then there's some other ones. Like you probably saw the orange and gray and black camo.
You have that?
Yeah, there's a green, gray, and black camo.
Isn't there like something for the farmers?
Yeah, a lot of their limited edition ones are for the farmers. So like there's corn ones. They did corn. That's a popular one.
Yeah.
They did John Deere. They had a collab with John Deere this year. They also did one for the hunters, and you probably seen the orange cans with the buck on it.
Yeah.
Those are another one. I don't think I have that one, which that one's surprising because that was a big one like 3 years ago.
You think it'll pop up
during hunting season? Fall? Yeah, usually it pops up during hunting season. Oh, there's apple, but that's a bush apple. That's just a different flavor. It's like an orchard on the can.
Oh, we're about to get cozy as fuck, dude. It starts getting cold.
I'm ready for fall.
I'm ready for goddamn chili and Fritos and fucking hearty fucking
meals.
Yeah,
meat, potatoes.
Because I haven't like been properly cooking like I have been in the winter. I started that like summer.
Oh, dude. homemade fucking tomato soup,
grilled cheese. I got the fucking piss poor. I just got a can of tomato soup for now.
Those might work still. I think
they
those
still
are pretty
work,
good.
but in the winter, I like doing proper tomato
tomatoes,
soups.
Yeah.
And I want to make chili next couple of weeks, but I don't know. Do you think it would be better just to wait?
I mean, if you make chili, you make a batch of chili, right?
Yeah.
It's not like you're making it just for yourself.
No.
Okay.
And if you want gumbo, whenever I make that, probably next week, all I need is some of your shrimp in there.
Oh yeah, you can take any of the shrimp in there.
Because I have enough sausage.
I'd wait off for the chili. I was gonna say if it was high of 80s the next week, do it. But it's like 99, 98.
Like, I want to make it because I haven't had it so long, but part of it being really good, I think, is just waiting for it. And it's going to be, I feel like it might be just taste better if we wait a few months.
Months. Dude, the chili challenge.
Uh-huh.
What did you get? Fifth? Third place?
Fifth or fourth.
Fourth place last year. Yeah, I don't think you're going to beat it this year.
Nah.
There's no way. How many years have you been in it? And this is the first time you got podium? Not podium. You got top 5?
Top 10.
Top 10?
They only announced top 10. On the website they announced. I think it's like our probably damn near 10th year at this point.
And this is like out of 200 different people.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot.
And this is the first time you got top 10.
Yeah, 4th place.
4th place.
That's pretty cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, it is. Because you've seen it probably every year of your life.
Yeah, and I remember just sitting out there and just
wait for a name.
Goddamn disappointed every time.
And
I don't want to be disrespectful or bully anyone, but I will say the one fucking announcement Logan wasn't present for got 4th place.
And I was there because
we got 4th place.
I remember your dad was like, "All right, Logan wasn't here for the announcement, but I was, so you got to come back, and Logan can't be
now,
here."
Now Logan, he could stay, have a full experience, but once we announce,
it's just the third day he can't be there. First day, yes. Second day,
just
yes.
The last hour of the whole shebang, I don't think he could
be there.
And I'll force him.
yeah, take a hike, buddy.
And I'll physically
pick him up.
I'll make something happen.
His ass.
I'll make something happen, dude. Do you have a TikTok?
I have one TikTok.
Is it the?
No, it's not. But you want to? Let's hit that.
You want to?
Do you have a TikTok of that?
I thought that was the TikTok.
That's not my TikTok, no.
For too long, humanity has existed within dysfunctional and polluted cities that ignore nature. Now, a revolution in civilization is taking place. Imagine a traditional city and consolidating its footprint, designing to protect and enhance nature. The line will be home to 9 million residents and will be built with a footprint of just 34 square kilometers. And we are designing it to provide a healthier, more sustainable quality of life. The line's communities are organized in 3 dimensions. Residents have access to all their daily needs within 5-minute walk neighborhoods. And the line's infrastructure makes it possible to travel end to end in 20 minutes with no need for cars, resulting in 0 carbon emissions. By leveraging AI technology, services are autonomous, saving you time and effort. Designed by world-leading architects, the line is 500 meters tall, 200 meters wide, 170 kilometers long, and housed within an elegant mirror glass facade. Intelligent solutions create efficiency and year-round temperate microclimate with natural ventilation. Energy and water supplies are 100% renewable. The line is designed as a series of unique communities, offering a wealth of amenities, providing equitable views and immediate access to the surrounding nature. With 40% of the world accessible within 6 hours, at the heart of the globe's key trade routes, a place for commerce and communities to thrive like nothing on Earth seen before. The Line, the city that delivers new wonders for the world.
That's a publicity stunt. That's PR. That's good PR.
It's a very great idea. It's an ideal world.
It's top of the line.
I really like the mirrors.
Yeah.
Because it makes you invisible to the wilderness and to nature and to wildlife. It just seems like at least in the US, you're not getting people to fucking
No.
You're not getting people to consolidate a city.
Yeah, no. It's hard to just pick people up and put them in there. Because then it just feels like a box.
Because theoretically, if they put one in the KC, Missouri area, right?
Yeah.
For Kansas City, obviously you're going to have everything you need there, right? So the universities are going to have to be there.
Yep.
So KU's going to have to be there. K-State's going to have to be there. MU's going to be there. So everyone from Manhattan, 2 hours west of Kansas City.
And 2 hours east.
And everyone to Columbia in the same
east.
distance, north and south, are going to have to move and pick up their lives.
And just put them here.
Yeah. You can't do that. You can't get.
No.
Now, I don't know what type of control other governments have and how.
Yeah. There's
like China, sure. I bet China could fucking do it because they tell people where to live already.
I just think there's
tough.
a lot of there's still a lot of hidden complications that we don't even see right now. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, if you want to see nature, what do? Just go to the top and you just see the trees that they just have planted at the top. There's no like ground vegetation. Like, there's no grass. There's no like, and how do you? They say it's like, what? It's like less of a carbon footprint, but how do you keep ventilation at the bottom of that?
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of factors that they have figured out that they didn't put in that video.
Yeah.
Because this is like the best of the best of our ideas in one video.
Yeah.
They don't go through
And they had flying automations in there.
I'm more than confident that there's complications that they haven't honestly figured out yet.
Yeah. And you're not going to figure it out until you have people in there and living their lives.
And God bless us, because us humans are trying and we're coming up with ideas, but it just feels like one of those ideas that a student would give for their project. Because I feel like those sort of ideas are like very perfect scenario worlds where you could do whatever you want.
Yeah, no, they're basically just trying to tighten up the loose ends that we have.
And I think eventually when humans need to say, okay, we're going to we obviously have some fucking major problems.
Yeah.
They're going to take major fucking solutions like this.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're anywhere near that point.
I think if we as a species move to different planets, that's kind of the stuff we would move into. Because then we just be moving in mass.
Right.
But if you moved in ones or twos, civilization has to grow on its own naturally. You're not going to force 100 people to live in a vertical skyscraper just that's it.
Yeah.
In the middle of a field. No, you're going to have individual houses because you have the space. You want to take up the space. But I see if like we were to go to a different planet, we'd pre-built that and then move everybody in there.
Yeah.
That seems like a more viable option than trying to save space here.
We're trying, God bless us.
Yeah, I love the effort. I really do.
God bless us.
I really do. So this one I thought this was hilarious.
I saw this one.
We done found the hoes. We done found the hoes. I'm a slut.
Oh wait. Dude, I thought it was that's strategic.
So someone added all their Tinder matches to a group chat on Snapchat and just let them talk.
And no, it's formatted like The Bachelor. And you know,
is it?
Yeah, you see at the top, The Bachelor. And like you start seeing roses pop up, like the show The Bachelor.
Oh.
That is strategic as fuck because every female is nuts deep in The Bachelor or The Bachelorette.
Uh-huh.
So like you can look at hold on.
I didn't know. I thought they were just talking just to talk.
So here's the first paragraph. It goes, you might be wondering why you just got added to a group chat full of strangers. Well, you all have one thing in common. You swipe right on me on Tinder, which means you are eligible as a candidate for The Bachelor. I don't know if this is going to end the way I hope. So please, I would love if you introduce yourselves and let's learn about each other. Just start with your name and tell everyone a little bit about yourself. And everybody in the group chat is just laughing their ass off to start. There's a couple of people that leave because they just don't want to be a part of this shit.
That cracked.
They're just some party poopers.
When I saw someone left the group chat.
Yeah. But a lot of them stuck around, dude.
It's funny. I'd probably stick around. That was
Oh yeah,
funny
dude.
as fuck. I'd entertain the fuck out of it.
Dude. But props to him. He did it right because every single one of those is every single female in that's probably gonna want to be on The Bachelor in their life. And here it is. This is their version. But what a fucking move.
I love the organization.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Did you when you were going when you saw this, were you pausing it constantly just to keep reading messages?
Yeah, I do that all the time. It makes me want to re-download Snapchat and add all.
Yeah, look, they're talking about roses.
Well, I hope it worked out for him.
Yeah, surely he got one or two.
Maybe he
that
got some
stuck around.
fucking pussy. Maybe he got some cat.
I would say so.
All right. Hey, that's pretty fucking perfect because we started talking at 3 minutes.
Did we?
Yeah.
I knew we started.
You know,
early.
also we're doing 50, guaranteed 50 episodes.
Guaranteed 50 because we wanted to we're not going to do 52 episodes straight because we have holidays, we have vacations.
Yeah. So we took a week off for our summer vacation and we'll probably take a week off around Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Thanksgiving, Christmas. So expect a holiday.
Most likely Christmas.
Yeah, a holiday break. So, we're guaranteed 50. And 50 is a solid number for a year.
Yeah.
For a season, 50, 52 just seems odd. But who knows? Shoot for 50. Shit might happen. You know life. I know life. As I'm holding up fingers and holding my stomach and all these bits and bobs. But
I'm going to go take a hard American
piss.
Coors Light piss.
Alright, well, that's all she wrote.
Much love.
Adios, fellers.